Alright, let's go check out what Kholat's all about. Oh shit, that's loud. What else can you mess with? English, English, English. Ooh, Sekiro weeb. You are a weeb. Ah, you weebs. He wants to see how you play so he can play good play.
"56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal.
Kholat
It was their last
Siakal.
stop.
Oh snap, our last
3
stop?
weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Ooh, under the sea. Under the sea. Her name is Jessie. Bum 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 ba dum. Look at what you did, Zach. I've triggered to zoom in. Oh. Yeah, hold down the left stick. Let me get that paddle going. Just pass out in the first area. Hold on. can't pass out. Okay. Character is not built for movement at all. Why'd you have to call him out like that? Jeez. Ooh, should I stick by the train tracks or should I go deeper in the woods? We're going into the woods. If your intuition says go one way, go the exact opposite. You'll find adventure. Right.
Coming to me.
Don't like these footprints. They look orange. I don't like the footprints, and I don't like the trees tilted at a 45-degree angle. Ooh, he's swearing at me. Well, am I dead? Did I die?
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while,
Oh, I leave footprints.
I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Hey, I found a tent.
Right behind you.
Interesting. My name is Zach, yeah. Do 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 ba do. Do 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 do. Right, guys. I can't go that way, correct. Stupid. Ooh, Act 2? That was a short act effect, the one.
When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot
eerie shit going on. See, don't exhaust your organism. Set a goal for a cigarette. Okay. So I guess this is my... Okay. If I notice 50 east. Oh, I got coordinates. Let's go check those out. This?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with...
Interesting. Oh, why is everything missing? Why are rocks floating? What is that? What are you? Come here. Touch. Touch it. Give me the touch. Give me the touch. Touch it. No, come back. I can't keep running forever. Stop being faster than me. Child of the light, come back. Clearly, he just keeps running. The hell? Hello, Ella.
Mind, my friend. You're slipping slowly into the abyss, and there is no one to give you a hand. And at the bottom, I am the only one waiting for you.
Mysterious lights above the Sovneby Svabny Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky every night during the night of the 4th to 5th of July. Witnesses testified that they seen a bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Gierk, an aviation professional, confirms it is impossible for any flying object of Waymo to move like that. The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way by distancing themselves to the event, informing there was no activity in the area as well as there was no test performed. Churches. What is that? I don't think black smoke's nice. Touch me. Where'd it go? like I won't be able to get to the church. Good flapping of a page that needs to be rescued. Oh, what is this?
Find me, or I'll unleash hell upon you.
Listen, I'm moving as fast as I can, but you throwing orange smoke at me? That ain't cool. For the races. Wrong button. I am wolves. Oh, get me inside. Go.
We discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. We discovered
Whoops.
the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in underwear. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. The position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed this situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
Huh. shit. The cat scared the fuck out of me. Year-old Anna N, after years of silence, decided to talk about events from her past. She told us, I am terminally ill and have nothing to lose. I want people to know what harm had been done and all of this in the name of science. Anna N described a place as Science Research Center where scientists allegedly conducted human experiments on prisoners. There's a special chamber. Oh, I thought they were just trying to have me scroll down. Oh, and I gotta go find it. There's a special chamber. They never allowed us to even get close. It was guarded by soldiers, although I did see people that were taken there. Not many came back. I kept in touch with one of them. I asked what they had been doing there, why so few come out of their life. He looked at me terrified and said, Anna, have you seen nothingness? An emptiness with no end? I was there. I stood above the collapsed valley of the universe on the border between reality and unreality. There's an abyss there, a gigantic well with no bottom. Dark cave of hell, and I felt it. It was drilling in my head, like a ticking clock. It looked at me from below. It was nothing upon me. It was sneaking upon me. It slowly started entering me, the darkness. Sometime later, the same prisoner gave me a letter to pass on, in which he had begged for help. I was supposed to give it to the press and expose the whole thing, but the letter disappeared up until now. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, they probably cover up the whole thing. Hot. Oh yeah, definitely spicy. Coming down the spot where I came from. Yeah, this is the way I came from. I don't know how I looped my ass around, but I did. Oh, that's a nice drop. I'll get up to that piece. Alright, well... What's this? Why is this so blue? Zach, you should kill that big gorilla. I heard Griffin's an owl. You guys sound like you're playing such an amazing game. Ooh. Game don't crash. Six a pizza bucks. Six a Kholat. Purple. I know that's the joke. How is it racist? Yeah, not the flavor, the color. Yeah, I'm calling it the color purple. What's wrong with that? So we don't talk about that. It's Purple the Hedgehog. It's Griffin the Purple. Oh, he's mad. Oh, me too, buddy. Oh, back at the circle. I am the flavor Borble. I am the flavor of beef. And remember, kids, Zach smells like beef. Ooh. Like anime? Oh, boom, got him. Griffin's just mad. Ooh, everybody's jealous of my beef flavor. Griffin, you're the flavor of beef. You're the flavor of beef, Pocky. No, I'm not Pocky, but you are beef. Listen, Zach. Listen, Zach. Yes. Great. Whew. That'll be doing it for this video.